Our other focus this morning, Tibetan protests continued for the third day running against China. Today is the last day of Chinese President Xi Jingping's visit and protests were held outside the hotel where he's staying. Jugal Purohit gets us the latest.
We're outside where the Chinese President Xi Jingping is residing, and as you're seeing, Tibetan protesters have managed to reach the very gates of where he is residing. Yesterday, day before, we've been seeing continuous protests from the side of these Tibetan nationals who of course are protesting what they say is the forcible occupation of their motherland. Let's speak to a few of them. Please tell us, what are you here for? We are here to request Prime Minister Modi to talk about the Tibetan issues with the President of China. It's not only a nation issue, it's an international issue which the human rights for self-immolation have crossed about one Chinese in the Tibet. It's the responsibility of each and every member of high authorities in India to speak. Again, you're seeing that there is of course a huge element of Tibetan nationals who've come out to protest. Let's go in further and understand what's happening with them. You're seeing them armed with posters and different...
Indian government, we need support, and also the Xi Jingping, please meet His Honor the Dalai Lama. More than 130 people who sacrificed their lives self-immolation in Tibet.
They want Mr. Modi to speak to Xi Jingping about the Tibetan issue, and they also want the Chinese side to relent and stop their isolation of Dalai Lama and also speak to them. Let's just speak to a few of them. What is it that you want to convey? Please tell us.
We want to convey that Xi Jingping, the president, and that we need freedom in Tibet. Our brothers and sisters are suffering for the cause of the freedom. We as a human being need to have a basic human rights, but they are violating. We need freedom and we have to rise against for our freedom. So we are protesting for the...
So you're seeing all around us the police indulging in strong arm tactics, clearing this area. The instructions are of course very, very clear to keep this place free from all these protesters. An extremely dramatic situation out here where young boys and girls have descended upon the San Martin Mark. You're seeing that they're putting up an extremely spirited show, not relenting at all. It's of course an extremely dramatic situation where China, which does want the Indian administration, the world in fact to acknowledge the One China policy, that One China policy itself is being challenged on this very road outside. And in fact not too far from where Xi Jinping is staying, it's his final day, he will be moving out. Extremely, extremely dramatic images here from the ground where the Tibetan protesters are being pulled out one by one. The streets are being cleared one by one. You're seeing that the police is not at all having it easy. It's a very, very spirited show that these Tibetans have put up. Every time there is a Chinese authority on Indian soil, these people do not let go of an opportunity to buttress their claim and ensure that the issue gets highlighted. With Pradeep Gupta in Delhi, Jugal Purohit for Headlines Today.